more on this thing of soulless people or fake people or not real people. Apparently Dolores Cannon put this forward, and they're trying to say that either the Matrix is creating these soulless entities, these people, or our thought processes are creating them, and that it's at least 50% of the human race, maybe more, maybe like 80% is what some people are trying to convince. That's bullshit, okay? Now, I mean, some people have no chance of ascending in this lifetime. Some people have no chance of understanding that they've been lied to by the Illuminati or waking up, that whole wokeism bullshit that the government tried to push a few years back. It was just to try to turn us all away from waking up and ascension and realizing the lies. And I mean, these people that are pushing this narrative would have us believe that the reptilians are trying to siphon loosh off of what? A minuscule portion of society? Or they're trying to siphon loosh off of the Matrix construct fake people? No. They're here because there are 7 billion people to harvest loosh off of. They're trying to convince us that both sides, that you have the Tibetan Pleiadians and the Galactic Federation, and they're all trying to convince us of this, okay? The Tibetan Pleiadians don't care as much, and they're like, Marie Soirou is like, don't be disrespectful to people. It doesn't matter who may or may not be real, and if you perceive them as real, then they are real. And I agree that if I perceive everybody around me is freaking real, okay? We all came from source, whatever that is. It's certainly not the God of the Bible, okay? Let me just continue. I will always put that out in any video where it's relevant. Creator of all is not the awful, awful God of the Bible, who was either Enlil and or Enki and or Amun-Ra, who were all a bunch of dirty slave master scumbags, and just wanted to create humanity for slaves. So we all have that soul, It's not they aren't creating slaves for the purpose of having soulless entities that disappear when the souled entities walk around the corner. I mean, that doesn't even make any sense. They're trying to enslave the last 10 or 20% of the human race? No, that doesn't make any sense. Why do they want a lower population? It's to control the slave population. We're all slaves to them. Black, white, yellow, red, doesn't matter. But if half of the human race, or more than half of the human race, was a soulless entity, then why would they care so much about having less beings on the planet and having a more manageable population of slaves? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't jive, okay? There are still Illuminati higher-ups that are taking advantage of us, okay, and using our labor and using our fear as loosh and all these different things. And the fact of the matter is that everyone is trying to keep you from ascension, okay? I'm not trying to keep you from ascension, but anyone with an agenda doesn't want us to ascend, okay? They don't want third density to go away, and they want to continue to harvest whatever they can off of us. They sell human slaves off-world and on-world. They harvest our loosh and consume it. They just simply use us as slaves here on Earth. I mean, there are so many reasons, that they're using us as slaves in the third density. And if we ascend up to fifth density and sixth, seventh, eighth density, they can't continue to eventually we're going to become non-corporeal beings. They're not going to be able to continue to harvest these things off of us, harvest humanity. So they want us to stay in third density. And by telling us everyone around you is a fake person, you don't have to worry about them, don't worry about anyone around you, it's like saying don't love the human race. Don't have love and compassion for people because it doesn't matter and they're all fake, okay? So anyone who tells you that doesn't want you to ascend. Or they just want to hate people, and so they pick and choose who is soulless and who isn't, and it gives them the ability to say, oh, I don't have to worry about all those people because they're not even real. Well, you know what? I'm the son of Gaia. the son of Mother Earth. And every single human being on this planet is real. Every single human being that we see on a day-to-day basis has a soul or a spirit of some kind. And they might be lower intellect, they might be a lower consciousness level. They might not be able to comprehend the idea of the Illuminati and conspiracies, and they certainly can't understand that the government is not here to help you. But that doesn't mean that they are a soulless matrix construct, okay? The creator of all created all of us. And even if the creator of all created us and then we're creating people as we walk down the street with our own thought processes, which people's thoughts are not that strong, but most aren't. But if they are, so we all came from the creator. We all have the spark of the creator within us. Maybe some of us are better creators than others, but I mean, even if some beings are a matrix construct, we're all a matrix construct, and we all still have a piece of the creator of all within us. We are all still gods and goddesses. We are all still parts of the creator of all, and we still have the ability, every being on this planet, 7 billion of us, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, has the ability to ascend and become, eventually, re-merge with the creator of all. So, that's just how it is. That's just, I want to keep making videos on this, and it is what it is. And we're going to just keep on, talking about it, because it annoys the crap out of me that people say this. But you know what? Just like Marie Swaru and Yaji Swaru say, I do not have to worry about, I don't have to worry about other people. I just have to worry about me. And the whole purpose of ascension, and what we have to realize, is that we have to find happiness without worrying about other shit, without worrying about the other BS and what's true and what's false and matrix lies. We have to relearn. We have to learn that we have the power. We have to learn that we are part of Source, and every being around us is also part of Source, and that we are all one. That's the kind of thing we have to learn for ascension. And this whole fake person idea, that's going to keep people from realizing that. It's so obvious to me that people that this agenda is to keep us from ascension, to keep us from loving our fellow humans. But, to a lot of people who just have hate in their heart, they don't care. They want to hate. They want to have an excuse to not like people and to not worry about people. And that's damn well sad. That's pretty depressing. But it is what it is. And you know what? Everybody's going to reincarnate, and everybody's going to keep on learning about ascension. And they're going to keep harvesting off of us until we learn it. But then we're going to learn it. And then we're going to ascend together as the human race. And you know what? Don't worry. You're not fake. You're not soulless. You're a real person, and I love you. I'm the son of Gaia, and I'm here to tell you, Mother Earth loves you too. And ascension is the only thing that matters in raising our children right and treating other people right, being respectful. It is what it is. Thanks for watching my channel. More to come on the Tibetan Pleiadians, the Swaru women, and the Galactic Federation of Light. And only ever trust what's in your heart. Don't trust other people, because other people have agendas. It's not to say don't trust anyone, but you know what? Don't trust people you haven't met that are making YouTube videos. Hear all, trust nothing. As Eris says, I'm not allowed to believe anything I read about, hear about, or see on TV. Only those things that I experience. I suggest everyone else live the same way. Love and light, peace and prosperity, and long life to everyone. And long live the ascension of Gaia and the human race. Thanks a lot. See you soon.